Welcome to The Explainer. So we're in 2026, and artificial intelligence is moving at a pace that's, well, almost hard to keep up with. It's bringing us some incredible promise and some genuinely unnerving peril. Let's really break down what that means.
I want to start with just one number, 80%. That sounds high, right? Well, according to Harvard Medical School, that's the failure rate for our most advanced AIs when they're making a medical diagnosis in its most crucial early stages. It's a really stark reminder that as AI gets more and more powerful, it's also creating risks we are only just beginning to understand.
All right, first up, let's explore the promise of AI. We're going to look at how it's weaving itself right into the fabric of our daily lives, making things more convenient, more creative, and, well, a lot more personal. So you have major companies like Samsung really pushing this vision of the AI home. And listen, this is way beyond just controlling your lights with your phone. We're talking about an entire ecosystem of devices. Your TV, your washing machine, even your vacuum cleaner, all connected, all learning your habits. The whole point is to have a home that actually anticipates what you need, optimizing everything from the room temperature to how much energy you're using. I mean, it's a living space that literally thinks for you.
And this kind of personal integration, it's not stopping at our front door, not even close. It's stretching into our creative lives and completely changing how we express ourselves online.
Yeah, and this technology is becoming incredibly easy to get your hands on. YouTube is now rolling out a feature for Shorts that basically lets you create your own digital twin. You just record a quick live selfie, read a few lines, and the AI generates a photorealistic avatar that looks and sounds just like you. From then on, you just type in a script, and your avatar says it in a brand new video. This just totally changes the game for creating content.
Okay, so that personalization is just the start. AI's impact goes so much further than just convenience. It is fundamentally rewriting the rules for the entire digital economy. So if you've ever heard of SEO, search engine optimization, get ready for what's coming next, GEO, or generative engine optimization. The whole game of how you get found online is shifting away from just trying to please Google's algorithm.
Let's break this down. For years, the goal of SEO was pretty simple. Get your website to the top of a Google search page. That was it. But the new goal of Geo is to make your content so good, so accurate, and so deep that an AI like ChatGPT actually uses it as a trusted source. You see the difference? It's a fundamental shift from just being visible to becoming an authority.
This quote right here, it just perfectly captures the new reality. This is a huge strategic shift for businesses, for creators, for everyone. It's not just about keywords anymore. It's about becoming the trusted foundation of the knowledge that AIs are built on.
And the engine that's really driving this massive shift is another key trend, the rise of agentic AI. Now, these aren't just chatbots sitting around waiting for you to type something. We're talking about autonomous AI systems that are designed to achieve goals all on their own.
These autonomous agents are already being put to work handling incredibly complex processes, and it's causing major disruption in sectors like traditional search marketing and customer service. I mean, they can independently manage campaigns, run sales processes, even help write software code, all without a human directly supervising them. It's forcing a complete rethink of how entire industries are going to operate.
But of course, this rapid evolution brings incredible power. And with that power comes new, and sometimes pretty well hidden, dangers that we are just now starting to grapple with.
Remember this number from the beginning, 80%? Well, now it's time to really understand its frightening context. We're talking about the error rate for AI in early-stage medical diagnosis.
The research coming out of Harvard Medical School is just staggering. If you give an AI all the final clean medical data, yeah, it can nail the diagnosis with 91% accuracy. But in that critical early phase, the differential diagnosis, where a human doctor has to use experience and intuition to figure out what's going on from vague symptoms, the AI gets it wrong over 80% of the time. It fails at the exact moment a great doctor is the most valuable.
And here's where it gets really dangerous. It's not just that the AI is wrong, it's that it delivers this incorrect, potentially life-altering information with this unshakable self-confidence. As Dr. Mark Suchi points out, this can create intense anxiety for patients who trust its authoritative tone, and it could lead them down some very dangerous paths.
That same convincing, authoritative tone is now being weaponized by criminals in these terrifyingly sophisticated new scams. This is a real question a mother was asked by what she was convinced was her son.
So here's how it works. Scammers just need a tiny sample of a loved one's voice or video, maybe from social media. They use AI to clone it, creating a perfect replica.
Then they call you in what looks and sounds exactly like your child or your spouse, claiming to be in some horrible emergency and that they need you to urgently send money to an account you've never seen before. You can imagine, the emotional manipulation is just devastatingly effective.
So, when a technology can flawlessly imitate our loved ones to steal from us and give dangerously wrong medical advice with absolute confidence, it creates a fundamental conflict. And this is leading to a genuine crisis of trust between the AI companies and the people who actually use their products.
Just take a look at the recent controversy with the AI model Claude. To try and combat abuse, its creator, Anthropic, now requires some users to provide a government-issued photo ID and a live selfie. The company says, hey, this is for safety and compliance. But users, they see it very, very differently.
As this user points out, competitors like ChatGPT and Gemini, they don't have this requirement. Users are arguing this move doesn't just raise privacy concerns, it collapses the boundary between identity and thought. The real fear here is that by linking your legal identity to your private AI queries, it creates an infrastructure for control and it hands a massive advantage to competitors who don't ask for it.
Which really leaves us with the central question of this whole AI era. As this technology becomes our partner, our tool, and yes, our threat, who do we actually trust? It's a question we are all going to have to answer. Thanks for joining this explainer.